Hello to all. I just want to talk to you guys about a topic right fast. It's mostly about self respect. Now, ladies, I really just want to help you guys out, to be honest, because these days, like, I'm not here to bash, not at all. If anything, I want to uplift any and everybody who needs it. So basically, these days, you just look around and no one really has it. It's like it's a lot of women and they don't have no self confidence, they have no self respect. You can tell the ones that don't because they'll be the main ones running behind guys, they'll be like fast, they'll be sleeping with any and everybody possible. They'll be the ones who say, "Oh, I don't need a man," but at the same time, they're sleeping with almost every man that they like, almost every man who like them. So you can't erase your past. You cannot erase your past. That's one thing, like everyone has one. Everyone. No one is exempt from that, whether it's good or bad. But what you can do from here on out is just start having a little respect for yourself. Start believing in yourself. You know, like for instance, I have this friend. So she knows this guy. They talk around the way, you know, here and there, little conversations here and there. They never went on a date, but she liked the guy. So she was joking with him. And so, being real flirtatious, just, saying little funny jokes. So she'll say something like, um, oh yeah, I bet it's small. Just some silly that she was telling me. She'll say, I can't even remember her exact words, but it was very flirtatious. So she met with the guy and just automatically just slept with him because she was saying that she couldn't wait. She was waiting all day for him, and when he finally came, she went straight to his house and slept with him. That is basically a one night stand. So the guy told her beforehand that he was not looking for a relationship. There's that self respect mark right there. Like, okay, this guy is not looking for a relationship out of me. I don't need to take it no further than that. So basically, it's not just her like that. There's a lot of women that's like that. They allow themselves to be called a friend to a guy, but they're giving him benefits. Benefits shall only go to a guy that you're in a relationship with or you're married with, too. If you're not married to that guy, if you're not in a relationship with him, he do not deserve to have any type of benefits. And she felt really bad afterwards, but then again, she also said that was not her very first time that she did something like that. Like, ladies, do yourself a favor. If you done stuff like that in the past, don't let that continue to be in your future, because you will be the person who's crying and talking to family and friends and telling them, hey, these guys don't treat me good, and there's no good guys out there, and everybody's just dogging me out. That's going to be you. You don't want to be that. And then I guarantee you, if you don't feel like you want to be someone's wife at this moment, when you become an elderly person for sure and you're alone, you have no one, no companion, you're going to feel like, I wish that I would have got myself situated back then. Because by the time y'all old and wrinkly and stuff like that, nobody don't want you. Ain't no old wrinkly man looking for nobody. At that time, he already taken. So, I mean, at this moment, it's the time to say, if you are like that, let me work on me. Let me get myself together. If you're not in a relationship, yes, every woman, we have our needs. Like, my godmama used to tell me all the time, oh yeah, woman has her needs. Yes, We all do have our needs, but at the same time, that don't mean you should throw your self-respect out the window. That don't mean you should do that. Like, you should basically, if a dude do you like they did my friend, look in the other direction. And there's some women, I also know another woman, she always has to have a boyfriend. But it made me feel some kind of sad whenever she said, when I asked, I said, well, who's that guy? She said, oh, that's my friend. But for this guy, she was telling him, I love you. After every conversation they had on the phone, she was letting him leave stuff at her house. She was letting him spend a night. She was cooking him dinner. She was doing everything that a woman in a relationship or a married woman would do. All for her to accept the title of a friend. That's self-respect thrown out the window. That's a no. And the guy also told her, I'm not looking for a relationship. It's like, as a woman, why would you even allow yourself to go through that? Then at the end of the day, you're going to be hurt. Because guess what? When that guy decides to get into a relationship with another woman, you're going to be left hurt. You're going to be the one that's hurt because you treated him the way you would treat your husband or your boyfriend, and he did not deserve that. So yes, you may have had situations in the past, but end that today. I don't know if it was your New Year's resolution, but it should be your resolution from here on out. Start having self-respect. Start taking care of yourself. Start being smart about your decisions and think before you do. And don't be friendly with guys. Don't be overly friendly. Like, you want to be friendly with everybody, but you want to treat everybody on the same level of type of friendly. Because sometimes when you just a certain type of friendly, guys they'll get the wrong message. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, she's kind of friendly with me. She want me. I can get in that. That's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna think, okay, well, I'm gonna just talk to her all types of nasty, and no, that's disrespectful. Because some of them start talking under their clothes, and just unnecessary. Or they'll send a picture that you don't want, a nude picture or something, and just letting you know like exactly what they're looking for, to smash and pass. So I'm not saying don't be friendly. But you want to be friendly on the same level, whether it's a woman, a man, an old dude, a young dude, whoever. You want to be friendly on the same level, especially if you have a man. If you have a man already, you shouldn't be friendly. You shouldn't be friendly with another man. You just shouldn't, because they're going to get the wrong impression and stuff. And next thing you know, you laying in the bed next to a guy that you just cheated on your significant other with. That's how it happened. And people be like, oh, it was a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. It started, you got to think back when it started, when you was being overly friendly to this dude knowing you was already in a relationship. That's just disrespectful to a relationship. It just is. It ain't no beating around the bush on it. It's just straight to the point. It's disrespectful. You should be treating everybody the same amount of friendly. No over the top. No trying to get to know a person. You're in a relationship already. You don't need to get to know this dude or be extra friendly with him. You're in a relationship. Take that extra friendliness home to your man. And then people wonder why their relationship ain't working. Because you've been so friendly with this dude that you getting to know him. You building up a relationship with him. You may not be in a relationship, but you building up a relationship. And at the same time, you starting to draw yourself closer and closer to this new dude, that the attraction that you do have with your significant other at home is fading away slowly but surely. So you definitely don't want to be extra friendly to a man and you're already in a relationship. You just don't want them getting the wrong impression. You just don't. And then sometimes it can lead up to getting stalkers. And that's whether you're in a relationship or you single. You being a little bit extra friendly and you're going to have a stalker on your hands. I have seen plenty of people who had stalkers. People coming into their workplace just to see if they're there, just to see if what time they get off, following them home and stuff like that. That's a scary feeling. You don't want to create that. So you want to make sure you ain't going a little bit too strong on the friendliness. But you guys, I hope y'all get a lot out of this message that I'm giving to you guys. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I don't mind answering them. Till then, remember, self-respect.